approach for this one. I'm not crazy about the Mirana mids. I know I've seen it work, like they were talking about MDL. We saw a couple of them, and we've also seen like Iceberg and a few other like big players like playing that a lot. But I don't know. I think I'm kind of leaning on Planet Odd just because of the matchups and overall like late game potential. And they have a good amount of lockdown for the anti-mages. Like playing Bloodseeker versus anti-mage, like anti-mage suffers pretty hard. We'll see though. I think it's pretty close. After the last performance, I would probably want to lean a little bit more on Liquid just because of play, but I think I like
sure.
a little more.
And it's very hard to write off the Miracle anti-mage.
Yeah.
Especially after, as you say, we've seen the performances from them. We've seen Miracle have a fantastic AM game already today.
Yeah. I mean, we have GH on another one of his very signature heroes, his Rubik. So this could be quite a delight coming up from him. He's got some pretty damn good spells to steal this time around.
We'll see what we go in terms of where they want to lane. I mean, Matuma Man, of course, will be taking that Veno towards the mid. With Miracle taking control of the safe lane. Should get a... I mean, it's going to be pretty easy farm as did for the AM in this laning stage.
Yeah, that's the one thing, is that they can't really like bully him too hard if they especially keep like 2 or 3 heroes. If Misery gets a good creep, maybe if he gets a Satyr creep and gets like level 2, he can start walking down there and be a nuisance.
GH, very nicely done there. Goes in for the bounty rune. Stealing gets away with it.
Such confidence.
As well.
Look
Just
at that.
waltzing in, telekinesis. I'll take your rune, thanks boys. Easy steal there for him.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm looking at both lineups more and I'm like, do I like Planet Odds more? Because they don't have like, their 2 supports is the ones that I'm like fairly questioning. It's you know, it's a Pugna Doom supports. They have no disables on their supports whatsoever. It's only the Earthshaker for that. So their big team fight comes from the Earthshaker, and everyone else is kind of like, yeah, I'm going to switch it up. I like Liquid's a little bit better.
Okay.
It took me a moment to actually think about it more.
We'll see how this mid lane pans out. Weeha having to deal with the two of them at the moment. GH standing toe-to-toe alongside Matuma Man. Make sure they can limit as much as they can of Weeha's potential in this mid lane.
Yeah. Mid Venom, haven't seen that too much. I think the last one I watched was like Clutch Gamers, like Armel playing mid Venom or something like that when it first started getting popular, when we saw like the first buffs come out for it.
Bottom lane, Moon. Actually getting in quite aggressive here.
Misery's trying to make an aggressive play too to maybe go for Kuroki. He's got the Centaur Stomp.
That's going to be actually first blood there as they nuke down the first one. Misery chasing down Kuro. Should be able to get this. One more swipe will do it. And in fact, Moon says he'll take the kill. Comes in with a quick Fisher. GH very deep here. Wrapping around, chasing around Misery. And Misery not going to be too scared of a level 1 Rubik.
No fear.
For sure.
Still trying to avoid cliffs, even though, you know, they did kind of change it. I think you can still get it from time to time. Like he's definitely avoiding cliffs, it looks like, though. I don't know. They changed it, but I've seen people actually do it afterwards, which is kind of bizarre. But
looking at the safe laners at the moment, Resolution. No issues at all on this top lane.
I mean, that should be a Bloodseeker to get like absolute free farm. My control can get something, be able to contest up because there's no like stun. Pugna's not really like the greatest zoner in that aspect.
And I do like as well the whole setup in terms of the mid game. When we have these fights going on, the amount of mute potential they have with the Starstorm, that just sets up the passive beautifully for the Bloodseeker to run around on mid lane. Weeha being gone upon here. Telekinesis back, but Misery's there with the backup. They will lose the Mirana. And it looks like Misery unable to find any sort of trade as Matuma Man kept alive.
He never even bothered trying to leap. Just accepted his fate.
It is no trait.
That's something we don't see every day. A solo Bloodseeker getting a solo kill on a Pug. I mean, that's the power of the Bloodseeker, as it seems, with 2 points in the passive. He can just chase you down for days.
Yeah, a couple hits, having like a couple hits, like Rubik was at like, I don't know, 70% HP, so he gets that little bit of surge movement speed too.
What a hero.
Yeah, the scary thing about
has to be very careful on that top lane. Mid lane, Gale out onto Weeha.
It's one of those heroes that you have like a hard time gauging how powerful they really are at times. It's like, what item build are they going to go? Is it going to be the Aghanims? Is it going to be just damage right-click build? It's really changed up from player to player and from game to game what they really want to try.
Kuro.
Bottom.
Can you get away with this?
Steal some creeps from Moon?
Yeah, I'll say that at least. Just pulling Moon back to base. shutting down what he finds from this area of the map. He's had a bit of a tough time in lane, and now, as we're seeing, he can't even resort to the safety of his own jungle. Mid lane, Misery, and with the wraparound, has the Stomp to set up for the arrow follow-through onto the Venoman. So Matuma does have the range drop, and in fact, he may survive because of this. Kuroki's coming with a TP. Misery chasing down
so
Matuma.
close.
Can he actually finish this one off? Matuma continues to run. Misery needs to get this kill, but he's not going to get it. Liquid take down not only Weehaw, but Misery as well in that middle lane.
That raindrop definitely saving his life there.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Bottom, Moon, playing around with GH.
GH?
Again.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's his rune spot.
He threw him on the opposite side of the fissure just to get that.
Actually, the Stomp as well from Misery missing.
Oh,
GH.
the space, and the fissure puts him on the opposite
the
side.
Fissure block.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah, that Fissure blocking off Misery, meaning GH is not going to be chased out.
Ouch.
Ay. Liquid 4 for 2.
At least Bloodseeker during all that keeps the increased
True.
movement speed from Thirst from Rubik being low. Rather than Rubik dying, I guess.
Mid lane, Liquid are going to make a play here. Kuroki comes across. Nice shackles there, post-sleep. Have they got the control? Certainly looks like they have, with the telekinesis back. Weehaw tries to turn onto GH, but he's not going to quite find it. Saxa and Misery are coming in. Can they finish off the Rubik? No, GH, one more right click, that'll do it. They get GH, they do get Kuroki as well. The same time though, again on the top lane, Resolution is solo killing mind control time after time.
When there's that many heroes low, you're unable to run away as a puck. There's like a 600 movement speed or 500 something movement speed Bloodseeker just running at you.
So what you're saying is if you mind control, you're totally blaming your team for that. You're like, guys,
maybe a little bit.
Stop getting low. What are you doing?
Stop dying. They tried to use the smoke there with GH, trying to dodge the extra last right click from the Pugna.
Oh, Misery nearly ticking out there to the Venom.
Very close.
A lot of action already in this game. Just how we like it. Both safe laners getting everything that they want, just as we like it. We're going to be scaling up for some exciting stuff.
It's like dead even. Even on the CS charts, like both are, it's a completely dead even. Even the supports are farming like the same. Just maybe some levels going toward the way of Planet Odd.
GH, very deep, does get caught out. Arrow and a quick star storm. Means there's no way that GH can get himself out of there. In fact, Matuma dropping the ult there onto Saxa, trying to finish off the kill, but he has the Shrine heal, and he has the friends in the neighborhood as well. Misery chasing down Kuroki. In comes Resolution with the Rupture, and Kuro is gone. Resolution gets the kill.
A lot of chain kills coming out for Planet Odd there.
I mean, this Bloodseeker is going to get out of control at a lot quicker timing than the Anti-Mage.
Yeah. Midas is already online.
Yeah.
How's our AM doing, though? He's doing all right.
He's still doing it, but it's as you know, the panel mentioned, just the direct fact that this Bloodseeker is going to be a nuisance not only for the team around the Anti-Mage, but for the Anti-Mage as well.
So Matu's going for he's like fully committed on the Veno build though. He's 3-2. He doesn't have any points. Sometimes you see like the 2-2-4 build coming out or something like that, but no, he went for the committed third point in the Gale for that extra damage.
Top lane, mind control, getting a bit of space again. Has the backup as well from the Shaman, hanging around just in case Resolution goes for these aggressive plays.
He's getting something. Like he's not getting like full zoned. He's almost level 6 on puck. He's getting decent farm. It's just very scary when you're playing versus a Bloodseeker when so many kills are happening early on.
Saxa, level 4 at the moment.
Pretty even distribution of levels. Just Venomancer's a full level ahead of Weehaw, and the supports on Planet on a little bit higher level than Liquid.
Saxa sneaking in for some blast harassment onto the tier 1.
Weehaw got very low by that Gale.
I've been zoned back a couple of times from this mid lane.
Yeah, Matu's actually just keeps sending him back to base. That's why he keeps getting like the level advantage over him. And like, when you look at Weehaw's net worth,
he's falling quite far behind on the net worth. He really is. That mid lane is turning into a bit of a nightmare for the Mirana. As Matuma maintaining full control up top. Liquid looking for the plays. GH and Kuroki.
Radiant gets the scan. They know that Rezo's up there.
It's a hard kill to, I mean, even with these three, do they they have the damage to bring him down. I don't know if they do, especially with Saxo in the neighborhood.
Oh, they put the Pugna ward down too. They know this gank is happening.
This is very hard for Liquid to go in on.
1,000 HP. I don't know if they have enough damage on these three.
I don't
went for
so.
Soul Ring on Puck. I haven't seen that one. Mind Control really likes Soul Ring though since the chain. He was building on like the Bristlebacks when they were picking it a lot, like on almost every hero. Bristle makes sense, but he's been grabbing it a lot more on these offlaners just because of the natural build-up with the Mango. Slowed down a little bit. He had a lot of aggression the first 9 minutes. Now a little bit slower. The rotations got read by both sides, so. But yeah, Weehaw just keeps getting sent back to base, and he has to run all the way back to the middle lane.
Oh, you have to do it again?
Yep. Oh. And he's been ferrying salves as well. Like he ferried a salve to try to survive one of the things.
I mean, he is so poor.
Yeah, definitely suffering.
1,800. Only a few hundred ahead of the supports in the game. This mid lane has been an absolute disaster.
And if without Venom wards, look how much he's done to the tower. He almost brought it down without even having a single point in it. Fairly impressive for Matu.
Top lane. Actually popping the Moonlight here. Planet Odd.
Ah, the Blood Rage Pugna Blast on towers. My favorite.
They're doing a good job against this tier 1. At the same time though, middle lane, big kill for Odd. They finally get Matuma Man.
That was the Moonlight Shadow. Moon actually just walks in behind the Venomancer Invis and just Echo Slams and they get a perfect combo.
Top lane. Actually gonna go on to Saxo in return. Liquid will grab him. Resolution already out and elsewhere on the map. TP down towards the bottom lane to join Misery and put a bit of pressure onto this tier 1 down bottom. Turns the build, looking for that Sanj straight up. Do you imagine he'll just go, will he get an Halberd as his first item? Or will it just be a casual Sanj into something else before he finishes off the Sanj into SMY or Halberd?
Yeah, probably. I think maybe just SMY. Maybe just a Sanj into like something else that he decides. He's just trying to get bulked up. Once he hits level 10, if you get 10 in the talent on Bloodseeker, it's super good because yeah, the 225 HP is awesome. Radiant structures are fortified. I wouldn't put it past Miracle to take the damage though. I have seen him, you know, do a bit of unorthodox talent setups. Like when he used to play the Ember Spirit when the magic damage, the first thing got added. He was taking damage a bit of the times.
Liquid as well. Liquid with this tier 1 up top.
I don't know why I said Miracle at all. I took Resolution on Bloodseeker. Sorry. Brain derp.
That's right, it's late. It's late.
Yeah, it's late.
It's late.
Resolution takes the health. He knows what's up.
Well, they'll get this. Tier 1 down. Liquid find the tower. And so, indeed, do the side of Planet Odd. Straight up trades between the sides. GH getting a bit of XP in the mid lane, trying to find his way towards that level 6, but he gets caught out by an arrow. Should be a surefire kill, and indeed it is. Planet Odd. Clean up the Rubik with relative ease. Weehaw getting these kills, and to be fair, they're really getting him back in the game. He's starting to climb back up that net worth after really struggling in the laning stage. Bottom, Resolution, everything being dropped down upon him. Did get the silence out in time, but he's stuck in the wards. Surely he can't get out of here. And now with the Dream Cold being dropped down, the Mana Void, pretty much all 4 ults being used there. As it seemed, 3 ults at least to get that kill, but yeah. That's the hero you want to be taking down. Resolution, top of the net worth.
I mean, it's crazy how tanky he really gets when you get just a Sange. Look at 1,885 HP on a level 10 Bloodseeker.
Oh, I'm going to find some more out of this one. GH dragging him back into the range of Kuro's Hex.
Yeah, he didn't really expect that one because they threw the scan out on the lowest on the hill to see if there was people there, and it didn't break until he only saw GH. So he was probably like, oh, it's just a Rubik, and then just gets lifted up and bursted by the stolen Starfall and everybody else in the range.
And Kuro might just set up for more here. Finds the Shackle onto Moon. Hex is there before the turnaround Fisher comes out. And Moon, he's gone. It will drop the Echo Slam, and it will bring down the Shaman with him. In fact, he may set up for some more here. Look for Mind Control, but Mind Control down to the low ground. Weehaw looking to cut it off, has the nuke, and in fact, Mind Control's gone. Great play here from Odd, looking to move into more. Arrow won't find the connection. But Odd punishing Liquid there for that play. Matuma Man starting to tease back in with Resolution. Getting the favorable trade though.
Yeah, anti-mage farming during all of this though is the fear.
Battle Fury pretty much done.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 13-minute timing. So very good for Miracle.
Another Moonlight Shadow coming up. Which one are they setting up for? Maybe Weeha trying to go for a kill on the mid lane, but that's a pretty tough kill.
Yeah, he can't really do it on his own. And yeah, he's just going to reveal himself straight up.
Could be a warding Moonlight Shadow as well. Maybe the supports are running down. I see Misery in the enemy jungle kind of walking down, but no, he was just eating a creep.
And very close to having the Midas Gold on the Doom.
Yep. Going for that greed. Earthshaker almost has the blink as well with the treads, and I think I saw... Yeah, I just almost blinked actually on the Earthshaker. And oh yeah, SNY almost finished up on Bloodseeker, so he did choose which one he wanted to go for.
We'll see. I mean, as you say, just waiting on that blink on the Shaker, then Odd will try and maybe catch out Miracle. I mean, that is the one thing they're still really yet to do. We've not really seen them attempt to hunt down this AM.
They have to get vision of him. They have to know where he is to farm in order to get those kind of things, and then, yeah, probably go for smokes, but Liquid also has some nice deep wards coming out. They do have good kill potential on him, though. Like, if he gets ruptured up and they have, like, one stunner as well with them, or if he's doomed, like, Miracle is very susceptible to dying to all that. So it is a pretty scary game for Anti-Mage. So Miracle really has to watch his positioning and where he does go for that type of farm. But, I mean, in this instance when he played in the last game, I mean, he was, like, perfect. With, like, what, 0 deaths, I think it was, or one death or whatever. He played the Anti-Mage super well.
Middle lane, Matsuma. Very close to having the Veil complete. Goes for the Gale, straight on to Weeha. Has got wraparound backup coming in from behind. So, see they're going, but again, even if they don't get the kill, it's just so annoying, the poison for Weeha.
Yeah,
pushing
like, sends
him all
to
the way
base
back.
all the time.
Yeah.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Miracle has got a nice ancient stack to play around with. Matsuma takes the tower. Miracle continues to get this farm. Relatively safe stack, so has to be careful with his positioning. As he's got to get himself out of it somehow. He's just continuing to just spam down this tier 1. And he is.
Cheeky play there by Saksa. It's like the
tower.
old school Leshrac thing that we used to see with the Edict in the trees. Very nicely done.
Liquid continuing to stay grouped up in the middle lane. The 3 of them ready to go. Matsuma has got the Nova ready to pop.
Yeah, they've got good team fight right now. The blink
there's the
on
jump
the puck.
in. Yeah, being mind control straight up with the Dream Coil onto 2. Echo Slam though from Moon. Oh, it's perfect. 3-man Echo from Moon sets up for a 4th as well. What a reaction there. They just handed themselves on a plate to Planet Odd, and Moon was ready for the taking there. Jumping in, no holding back. Oh, wow.
And Misery actually lived during all that too because of the Scorched Earth heal. He was super low, but yeah, perfect Echo Slam. We've seen this before. Like, that was right when Moon got his Blink Dagger, but Moon is one of those players with his Earthshaker is probably his, I'd say his Bat and his Earthshaker are his 2 best offlaners.
Yeah, I'd agree.
His Frankfurt, yeah. I mean, the Frankfurt one is the big one that everybody probably remembers. His Earthshaker plays there. And that was picture perfect right there.
Liquid have got to be a lot more careful about pushing up like that. I guess, as you say, they didn't quite expect the blink to be there. That really was what caught them off guard.
And they're trying to make the space. They're trying to make action happen away from the anti-mage at all times. And that was I think that was their first reveal of the mind control blink dagger too. So maybe they just didn't expect them to have people sitting behind a Doom.
Well, Rezo's still very much keeping on par with this anti-mage Battle Fury. With the farm that he's getting. Looking for the BKB next.
Super farmed.
He really is. Rezo versus Miracle. Who's going to take this victory? Top lane. Trying to catch Wii there with the Dream Coil, but with the haste rune and the leap, he's just too speedy. Got to go fast. He's out of there.
That was literally instant, like the leap, the reaction time. My control just ran into him, like dropped the coil, like just on a quick reaction. But yeah, Weeha just a bit faster. Miracle farming the whole enemy jungle really quick.
Rezo's just going to go for this. Sees Kuro's come down, drops the rupture. Silence will connect, and Rezo knows he can bite his way through the tree line, get himself a freebie. Well, I say that.
Jesus, that's close.
Kuro's nearly given a chance there to turn around with a Hex. There will be backup as GH, Montreal come in, but there's bigger backup for Planet Odd. They're coming in with a wraparound behind the tier 2 tower, dropping the Nether Ward, making it hard for Liquid to fight back into. Mind control, no Dream Coil, still 15 seconds without the Shaman. Miracle's in the neighborhood as well if they want to look for a fight here. But it looks like Planet Odd are just going to look to back themselves out. Resolution already TPing out. Moon, Saxo, and Misery are going to stick around, though. Looks like they won't find anything. Liquid, stay together down on the bottom lane.
Very nice deep wards coming out from Planet Odd during that whole entire excursion that they made. They have good vision now on the enemy side of the map to watch wherever Miracle wants to set up for his farm. So that's what these deep wards are going to be able to do. It's like you're able to see where Miracle wants to set up to like have his farm place. It's like, all right, is he going to make his way toward top, or is he going to make his way toward like the right side of the jungle? They'll be able to kind of like make the move and actually gank him with those nice deep wards. Miracle, almost Manta style.
He's going to be feeling a lot safer then as well.
Yeah, the Manta's going to make it so much easier versus the Blood, right? And even like the against like the targeting of the Doom, or maybe you can dodge a fissure or something. So Weeha's going for the right-click build that we've been seeing a lot more often, the Dragonlance build. From what I think Iceberg, or like the ones that I saw, they went for like the Dragonlance into Manta into Diffusal like exclusively almost majority of the games.
Okay.
This time though it looks like Weeha's going for a Maelstrom build. So to push out side lanes and have some of that like added magic damage, but that doesn't really help too much versus AM. Let's see if he switches it up, but each player has their own item preferences at times.
Illusion.
Timberman, how's he doing? He is on top of that veil. Is that, I imagine, what amulet coming out? He's going for the Shadow Blade on the Venomancer next. Oh no.
Is it Shadow Blade's Blade Mail, right?
It's Blade Mail.
Yeah, Blade Mail.
Veil Blade Mail. Okay. Making sure that he can walk in, get that ultimate off.
He's kind of like, he's their frontliner, right,
Yeah.
in this game? So he has to be like buff and just be able to absorb damage.
Yeah, at least until Miracle turns into the fights.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Miracle actually going to go straight in for the Aghanim Scepter after the essentials of the Battle Fury and the Manta.
Nice, reflect that Rupture.
Pretty understandable, I guess. There's definitely ways to play around it, though. You know, the Blood Rage is pretty good for opening up to still get that Rupture down.
It's all about that initial, though, right? Blocking the initial Doom or blocking the, the initial Rupture. Like,
gives you the reaction time. Yeah, to get out. Well, GH down bottom, trying to catch out the Shaker here. Moon's going to be jumped upon by Mind Control. Dreamcoil will be dropped down. Connects onto two. Moon's turns around, drops the two-man Fissure. Holding Liquid back with the Moonlight Shadow. Planet Odd may just be alright. Moon going for deep out. Not going to make it, though. The nuke damage from Mind Control on point as he throws out the ball. Takes down the Shaker kill. Planet Odd still looking to see if they can re-engage. They look down towards Timberman, who pops the ultimate, but the arrow connection is there. And Planet Odd take down that Venomancer. Liquid still wanting to fight by the looks of it. Kuroki, Mind Control, and GH ready to jump back in. Looking towards Saxo, will tick out to the poison of Timberman. Can they get anything more out of this one? Misery and Weeha continue to back off. Meanwhile, up top, Miracle just bullying Resolution out of the lane. Liquid haven't stopped chasing. Misery going for the TP out here. Oh, they can't quite get in range to cancel it. Arrow comes back through onto the Rubik, holding him down. At the same time, up top, Miracle did manage to get the kill. Moved in onto Resolution with the Manta style and the Mana Void, able to blow that Bloodseeker right up.
I just watched that entire... It was literally like Rezo was kind of dancing around for a while. He had the Blood Rage on him, and he kept like turning and killing creeps and healing up, and Miracle would like stutter back and forth, like, I don't think I can kill him. Oh, wait, yes, I can. Blinks in, finally gets enough with the Mana Void to bring him down, but it was a long chase, but definitely super worth it for Miracle. So still only about a 1k lead for Planet Odd, but we're starting to see this anti-mage become...
Oh, look at this, Kuro. Waltzes up, drops the wards, looks for Saxon. Saxon gets himself to Grepify up, but it's not going to save him from that magical damage coming through. The nuke damage enough, Kuro's going to be down. Did get the kill, but pays with his life. GH hunted now by Misery and Weeha. Mind Control, raining Rift Silence onto the Shaker. Could still look for the chase down. Moon does have an Echo Slam, but he's held back by the Dream Core. GH with the backup and Matuma Man as well, just in case they want to get the fight kicked off again. But Liquid back off, Odd themselves as well. I'm going to dive any deeper.
Still very good vision coming out from Planet Odd. Liquid suffering a bit on the vision department, but they'll get those wards up soon. I think that's probably what Kuro wanted to do until he ran into Saksa there and then just went for the kill. But Miracle still doing a great job of splitting the map up, getting his farm accelerated massively. Almost the Aghanim's finished up, and that's going to be very nice for him.
Very hard for Resolution to keep up with this pace now.
Yeah.
Gold for me.
Yeah, that's the thing is Bloodseeker doesn't have a way to like flash farm in that manner in comparison to Anti-Mage. Sure, you have like Blood Rage and Blood Right to push out waves and all that, but you don't have like a Battle Fury and a Blink and some mobility thing. If lots of fights are happening, that's when you excel.
Well, Rezo's going to look for a bit of a kill potential on Takuro, and the fish coming in time to stop the TP will get themselves the kill. Moon with the plays. Ready to set up for more. Straight into the cover of the Shadow Blade. Has Echo Slam and Blink at the ready. Mind Control spotted out by this ward. Do they want to make the jump? Yes, they do. Moon straight in, no holding back with the old big drop. They actually dropped the Doom for that one. That's a bit of a BM Doom there. I don't even know if it did any damage.
Just wanted to make sure.
Phase shift this.
Yeah.
Misery says.
I think Moon didn't have mana for the next, like for the fissure, for the follow-up stun, so they just wanted to make sure. Just a safe play. They already committed Echo. Might as well make sure you get the kill. The ward is expired now too, so at least they got something out of that deep ward that they did have.
Wait.
Tower damage and stuff too.
This isn't actually the build, is it? Is Miracle going to build Diffusal Blade on Anti-Mage? I mean, I guess there's a Bugner.
To get off that decrep.
I heard
I've seen him do it in pubs before.
Okay.
I've seen him do like very like bizarre builds that you wouldn't expect in pubs, especially on Anti-Mage. I've seen like the Phase Boot, Manta, Diffusal build he's done before. I've seen him do Vanguard Maelstrom on Anti-Mage before in pubs, so
Yeah,
don't put it too far past him.
Yeah, with this Decrepify in the game, Diffusal Blade makes sense. And as we said, you know, and there's no question about it, it's a very valuable item on an Agi core.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. It gives you good catch too to go for like solo kills as well. It's like a different type of way of a basher. It's not basher, but it's like a slow, and it helps more versus those ethereal Decrepifies from the Pugna. Okay, could be cool.
Oh, hunting for Saxa down bottom. Miracle's found it. And she's jumping on target. They have got the Moonlight Shadow, the self-decrep as well. Saxa trying to duke it out. And they brought Dust to the fight. They've got the vision. We'll be able to take him down. Another kill for Miracle. 17k net worth at the moment.
Look how much higher he is than like everybody else.
Can Misery get in on this? This is a bit risky from Misery. There's GH around as well. Moon under cover of the Shadow Blade. Maybe looking to set something up. Gets the two-man Fisher. Has the chain locked down onto the Rubik. Rubik's going to be gone, but Miracle wants to fight back into this one. Mind Control there as well. Miracle jump forward with the Mana Void. Takes down Misery. That's going to be the Doom gone. Resolution coming to join in on the bottom lane, making sure the Liquid don't poke around with Planet Odd anymore.
Miracle just getting kill after kill. He's being very involved in this game. I mean, it's 4-0-1, but he's been like showing his face a lot more than usual in comparison. Like, I mean, he's double the net worth over his next teammate.
They're going in for Roshan as well, Liquid, and they should get away with this.
Yeah, with the Shadow Common Wards.
Yeah, it's going to be fairly quick. Miracle's in the neighborhood as well.
Bloodseeker's going to start getting a good amount of movement speed when people start getting lower, though.
And we'll start to see some play with that Diffusal Blade complete on Anti-Mage. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen an AM build Diffusal.
Pretty cool.
Be excited to see. There we have it. Roshan down. Miracle. He's got the Aegis, he's ready to fight, jumping up, but there again, Moon with the Echo Slam, holds back the rest of Liquid. That's two down, Matumba as well is gone. These Shaker plays, my goodness, and they may even get more. They're looking for Mind Control. He'll blink out into the tree line, holding his breath. Looks like he will live. Yeah, gets the orb out, but yeah, these Moon Shaker plays. Absolutely brilliant. We see Miracle jumps in, but look at the rest of them on the back line as Moon. He just jumps straight in, nukes them down.
Both supports annihilated.
And ends up getting Matumba as well off the back of it with the help of Weeha.
Shadows take us.
It was pretty damn nice.
Tower is under attack.
Really well played indeed from Moon.
It was really quick. He saw the two targets. Miracle was walking to him there. Completely ignored Miracle because he has Aegis.
They're going to look to try and go for Miracle, but there we have it. They tried to proc the Aghanims. They actually will get him by the looks of it. Beautiful follow through there as they catch him post-bling. Take him down once. Can they take him down a second? Moon looks for the timing. Miracle though with a Manta dodge. Gets himself away. Dodges the Aftershock passive proc from the Enchant Totem back up to the high ground, and he will survive.
That was really nice, Manta.
Mid lane, Misery in a bit of trouble here. Has the Scorched Earth to try and run himself away, but Liquid, they've got 3 chasing. Looks to try and turn with the Doom, but the quick hex is there from Kuroki. Down into Blood Ride though. Resolution turns towards Kuro, and now planning on they could look for more. Miracle's jumped into the middle of this fight. He's been decrepit, held back, disarmed. Not much he can do for the time being, but now he gets to follow through onto Resolution. The Mana Void comes out. There's the Diffusal Blade charge slow. Allows him to be into the Bloodseeker, take down Rezu, and look for more. Jump forward from Mind Control as Weeha looks to leap away, but Mind Control on the chase. Miracle's going to be ready to jump forward as well to join in for more fun. Finding the Mirana, taking down another. It's a double kill for the Anti-Mage as Planet Odd lose 4 and push on now. Liquid, tier 2 to be taken.
Miracle putting in so much work with this build.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Aghanims just makes it so hard for them to get those like, big spells that would be able to disable them long enough, like the Doom.
It's a buyback from Weeha here for this hold. Look on the back lines, we have Moon scouting things out with the Shaker. Could go for a cheeky Mind Control pickoff if he wishes, and there we have it. Takes him down immediately with the Echo. 29 minutes. Again, another game that just feels so close.
Yeah, it
like,
is
it
very,
really
very
could
close.
go both ways. Again, it's one of these anti-mage situations.
It's the amount of gold that's put on that anti-mage. And he's going for the next build, did you see? Silver Edge next on anti-mage.
Diffusal Blade, Silver Edge, anti-mage. It's crazy, it's Miracle. And that's a dead Saxa. I mean, he's just picked up the recipe as well. He's committing.
That was the Diffusal too.
Oh, that was the Diffusal too. So he gets the second Diffusal. I guess, yeah, he's already down to 2 charges.
Yeah, he used like 4 or 5 in one fight just to chase people out.
So get that upgrade. And yes, Shadowblade's picked up. So why the Silver Edge? Why the Silver Edge anti-mage?
It's a good question.
I mean,
it gets rid of the passives from the Bloodseeker.
You got the Bloodseeker passives, but
it gives some damage reduction. Maybe he just really likes the item. It
I
gives
mean,
you stats and stuff too.
Why not the
More
Basher?
survivability.
Is it just Miracle just not want to buy a Basher Abyssal this game?
I guess not.
I like
wants to try other
seeing
stuff.
something a little bit different.
Yeah, might as well.
Here we go, smoke up from Liquid, looking for some action. Misery is there, but the dust comes out. Liquid out the vision, have the lockdown. Misery will be taken out. No buyback on this Doom. 50 seconds, he's gone. Miracle jumps in quickly on the bottom lane.
Dire's bottom
Takes
tower
down a tier 1. Liquid, do they want to pressure onto the higher ground? The pings are coming out onto the tier 2 on the bottom. They don't have a creep wave down there.
How do we have Weeha doing? What has he got? He's got the Maelstrom, almost BKB. Damage isn't really that crazy though. Needs that level 20 for the extra damage.
Dire's structure.
There we go.
Thing starts going toward the high ground. Venom
Yeah.
wards push Shadow Shaman wards.
Forcing out the fortification. Matuma Man actually walks into the arrow, says, I'll catch that. And now with the follow-through Rupture, he's in a bit of trouble. The Blood Ride's out as well. Pop the Blade Mail. He's trying to go for a bit of the Blade Mail run down with the Rupture. Fish is there as well. That's going to be Matuma Man gone. Catching that arrow, not the best play for that Venomancer. And that is going to pretty much put a stop to what Liquid can do with this push, as they've got to back off with that Venom down for a minute. Got to dodge those arrows.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of an oops there. Planet Odd though, still continuing to defend that. Still looking to be in an okay spot, because at least they're not playing versus like this, like, it's mostly the AM. Like Venomancer's doing pretty decent on the net worth, but Moon and Weeha are keeping pretty consistent in that.
And Moon with that BKB, looking for the Yules next.
Under attack.
Going wherever the wind takes him, Moon.
It's really like the way Planet Odd can actually win these fights is pretty much getting the initiation.
Oh, the jump up there immediately with a multiple dust. They're dropping the Dream Core. They've got a lot of hate for this Shaker. Mana Void as
Mana
well.
Void.
A lot of hate for Moon, understandably so. He's been playing a beautiful game here in this second game of the series.
Yeah, he's actually been like, I would say the saving grace for Planet Odd, just his positioning.
Look at this though, Misery and Resolution trying to make a go into Miracle, but the Shadow Blade Anti-Mage is too strong. These two don't have the vision. The next level builds from Miracle outplaying Planet Odd. And he may be ready to turn. GH is coming up, and indeed, look at that damage. Woo! You'd have thought that was an illusion, but yeah, that was the real Doom. He's just gone. The amount of burn that this anti-mage can offer. I just heard a BKB. Who popped BKB? Oh, okay. He did it on purpose.
BKB to TP.
Went for the BKB TP. Getting himself away from GH.
Yeah, Miracle's just so over-leveled and over-farmed. Like, he hit level 25 so long ago. It's just Liquid on all the aggressive moves. Planet Odd hasn't been able to really make an aggressive move themselves. It's literally just responsive Dota. Matu with that Aghanim's finished up.
Dire's
They
bottom
need Moon.
tower
They need Moon to come out with the big plays.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
he has
it has
done.
to be. It has to be Moon.
If he gets Miracle in the midst of a massive Echo Slam, there is the chance.
It's possible, but that he is their only real lockdown, as we were mentioning. Like, it's a lot of the weight on Moon's shoulders.
And Miracle, shrine to shrine, clearing up the map here, limiting
got it.
Planet Odd's options.
Now he's got Abyssal put in the quick buy.
Ah, there we go. Back to some of the normal items for this anti-mage.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, well, what does he actually drop though? I mean,
his backpack stuff, right?
I guess it's true.
Just for the time being. You know, the Silver Edge is kind of cute, though. Like, that exact situation right there is maybe that's why he was thinking it. He's like, I'm going to be split pushing and like, playing away from my team still for a bit. Like, even though I'm like, I've hit my point where I can fight and not have to just farm, but then I can actually avoid these type of duo ganks from the, or the true, like, Earthshaker, Doom, or Bloodseeker ganks because of that invis.
'Tis my gold for me.
Oh, look at this smoke, though. This could be big from Planet Odd. Heading out, looking to hunt down the AM. That ain't the real one, though. That's an illusion. I realized straight away. They will back off. In fact, they may find the rest. Saxa comes round. Matsuma Man goes in the midst of it all, drops out the Poison Nova. Miracle jumping forward, looking to take down the Nether Ward. The Hex up onto Saxa. He's gone. We are pots the BKB, trying to force the rest of them away. Moonlight Shadow allowing the rest of Odd to disengage. Have lost the Pugner for 40 seconds. Can Liquid go for more Liquid? Only themselves dropping the one ult. Still, Moon does have that Echo Slam. Hex onto Rezo. Feeling pretty confident, still has that BKB ready to pop. If things get a little too nasty in the middle lane.
Liquid didn't have to expend like anything there too. Like the Venom ult is only 60-second cooldown, so it's fine to panic click that one if you're trying to get if you're getting gone on.
Now they'll pick up the gem on GH. They can just maintain this map control that they can get. Now they're pushing all the lanes in, taking all the shrines.
Miracle 803. Just making so much happen with AM. But yeah, Planet Odd getting very out-farmed now. They're in a point where they're kind of stuck in their base. They don't want to let Liquid go on them because Liquid is looking to make all the plays constantly, and it's Planet Odd has only one kind of move with Moon getting like multi-hero Echo Slams because they can't go for those pickoffs. They went for the Shadow Blade on the Doom to go for those pickoffs, but it's impossible versus the build that Miracle actually did do.
Here they come out though, they're looking for Matsuma Man. Matsuma Man will again get the ultimate out. But he plays with his life. Liquid have mind control, jumping in with the two-man Dream Coil.
Miracle's not in the area to get there yet.
He's making his way over. Planet Odd will simply disengage once again. Happy with the pickoff. Backing off. Let's see, what is the plan now? Misery once again, out on the hunt.
They're trying to get their way out of the base, but Liquid's just keeping them trapped in there until the Rosh is going to come up, and that's when Liquid goes for that play.
It's going to be a lot harder as well for Misery to get that done with that gem out.
Yeah.
Being held by mind control at the moment. On the puck.
Yeah, it's a very tough game for the Doom to actually be able to have a big impact.
Illusion.
And they've got to catch this anti-mage.
So yeah, they have to catch the. It's just really hard
so
to even bring him down because they have to worry about the backlines. There's so much different counter initiation that comes out from Liquid. The triple blink daggers come. Or does Venom have blink dagger? No, okay. So yeah, triple blink daggers from the two supports and the puck to be able to help. While you look at Planet On, they only have.
I mean, here we go. Miracle with that Abyssal. Whoever he finds is going to die. There's the jump forward. Moon will drop down the Echo, but is only onto mind control here. He's looking to try and finish off the puck. There's the chase down with the Bloodseeker. They do get him. That's going to be the gem hitting the deck. So a big kill in regards to that. Planet Odd do take the gem into their own hands. They'll actually find Kuroki as well on the side of it. And they may not be done yet. They're looking towards Matsuma Man. We'll put the Blade Mail out. Poison over out onto Misery, but Misery drops the Doom. BKB pop from Weehaz. He looks to come in onto this. Moon comes in with the jump. They're going to find much more out of this Planet Odd as they take a fourth. Brilliant fight for them there.
Miracle's looking to go in though.
He will get Weehar almost certainly with the Abyssal Blade and the Mana Void dropped. So something at least in return for that.
Thou monster.
Planet Odd hitting a fantastic fight there. As we saw, once Resolution is allowed to go ham, he's just picked up the Butterfly. He's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, a lot of damage, and it's them starting the fight there again. they're the ones to get the fight started, and Liquid starts like running away, and then they just get chased down by everything that Planet Oz has, rather than the other way around, which is what we've been seeing. It's been Liquid getting the start off, and then they're the ones chasing Planet Odd all the time. But still, yeah, Miracle.
He's the threat. He's got a DD as well. Yeah, let's see if...
He's bootless, by the way.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's been bootless for a bit.
The naked foot build.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's fast when he has the, when he's invis and Silver Edge. Sorta. 400 movement speed.
And I guess with the bling, you've got heavy amounts of mobility,
Radiant's
so...
bottom tower has been denied.
And yeah, with that diffusal blade, you slow them down. You don't need to move fast yourself.
Yeah, I guess so.
And here we go. I mean, it's
oh
just
my
easy
goodness.
kills. Easy kills. If he sees an opportunity, he jumps for it.
Was that one still with the DD? It was.
It was. It was with the, yeah. It was with the DD.
That one was very quick.
Now Roshan's up. Liquid into the pit.
Get the
Planet
high
Odd
ground
with
vision.
2 down. Very unlikely to be able to come and do anything about this one. Question is, who takes the Aegis and Cheese? Does Miracle make a slot? He does. Put the diffuser blade in his backpack.
He's too important for their team. I mean, he almost has more net worth than his entire team combined soon. It's getting to that point. Just another like 5,000 more net worth on Miracle, and he has the same net worth as his entire team combined.
And towards the bottom lane they go by the looks of it. No Doom for the time being. Immediate jump in from Kuro, but there's going to be the save. Force access, the Fisher flies out. In fact, they'll get the kill in return. They turn towards Kuroki, bring down the Shaman. Unsuccessful smoke from Liquid to start with. As yeah, no Shaman, no wards for the push. Liquid will just have to back off.
Yeah, they ideally wanted to catch him like a little bit further outside the base. Maybe if he was just like down the stairs a little bit more, they could have gotten him, but yeah, I mean, Planet Odd is all inside their base, so trying to get a kill there is it's going to be a lot harder. Especially with the 4 staffs that they do have, at least on the Pugna. So Cheese on Veno, Aghanim's almost finished on Puck, and yeah, the Aegis with Anti-Mage, who's got a Butterfly queued up next. So he's going to be swapping items out all over the place.
'Tis mine.
Solar Crest, now for Misery. There's the Butterfly complete on Miracle, so continuing to pick up items. We'll see what he swaps out for that Butterfly. Okay, so he did what? Sell the diffusal.
He sold
blade.
the diffusal,
Sold
yeah.
the diffusal blade.
With all 8 charges, too. Much more important item, though, to deal with that physical damage and to have that flutter so he can actually have movement speed instead of crawling. Giving that agi for the illusion is also quite lovely, too.
MKB is en route for Resolution. He's just over halfway there. And certainly required if they want to have any chance of bringing down this anti-mage.
Yeah. Still, though, Liquid just keeping them kind of suffocated in their base. So, although the net worth has been like going back up and down, but it's mostly through the fights. Then Planet Odd actually getting any chances to farm extra. They just get the farm that comes into their base after it gets forced out. Weeha's starting to scale quite nice, though. The Maelstrom BKB, and then now he's almost got MKB finished up on Mirana.
GH coming in for a cheeky steal.
They're still looking to, at least Odd right now is not trying to fight, of course, into Aegis and Cheese. Misery actually takes the Doom DPS rather than Devour targeting Ancients. That's cool.
Okay.
The Doom damage is quite a lot. I mean, it goes up to, plus 40 is a lot.
Because it's pure damage as well,
and
it's, yeah.
I mean, it's per second, so it's 40 times 16 more.
Invisibility.
Do the maths.
It's like 640, I think, or something, right? Yeah. 640 more damage from that, right? That's hard for me.
Yeah, no, you're back.
Yeah, no, I'm right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's plus 640 pure. Which, yeah, that's not shabby.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
640 pure is pretty absurd. If he can get it off. He's been having a lot of trouble getting the Dooms off on the targets that he wants.
Yeah, with the
He's gotten a couple.
Sphere, the Aghanim's anti-mage.
Yeah, it's very hard.
A Miracle has the Invis Room. Resolution has to be careful if he comes out for this farm. He's thinking about it.
Especially if he's Blood Raged. Get bursted down very quickly through that.
Actually changing up his build as well. He did have that MKB queued up, but he's actually looking to opt towards the Abyssal himself rather than the True Strike.
They don't really have craziest amount of like catch and chase. It's just Earthshaker, as we've been mentioning like a lot of the time. So maybe he wants that, and also just having his own way to actually lock people down rather than relying on just the Shaker.
Yeah, and maybe they feel having the MKB on Weehaw is enough.
Yeah,
to have that physical.
because he's like
out.
He's a Bloodseeker, you know, he's a melee Bloodseeker running into this type of like lineup. It's already pretty hard for him to get all those right clicks. So just being able to lock somebody down in place and just bring them down like that would be better than him getting kited around, having to work on multiple extra hits with the MKB. Mind control.
Hunting him down here. There's the Lincoln's popped. Does get the phase shift off in time, and he's going to be able to blink out of this one, isn't he? No. Actually held back there. They get the chance to drop the Doom, and they'll take the puck kill. Same time, though, Miracle's looking for the rat-a-tat-tat. Moves in, takes the range rack, Serpent Ward to drop down. And they'll have to do quick to try and get them off here. Kuroki will pop the Hex onto Rezo, trying to slow him down. At the same time, Miracle then quickly moves up to top. Will take the tier 3 with the illusions. Backs off just in time. So they may have lost the puck, but they find the kill onto the Shaker. They get a good amount of structural damage done as well. Can they kill off Matumba? No, that's the question. No, it's actually going to be Misery that wants to get dropped. Matumba with the clutch cheese play. Is it going to be enough to save him? Weehaw jumping forward, trying to finish him off. Matumba man will get popped. The MKB prop pulls through, and the mini bash is there to finish off the damage.
But
at the same time, though, yeah, Miracle just continues to focus on objectives and will get the full set of racks on the top lane.
That was pretty damn huge, that whole kind of like interaction that happened with GH stealing Doom and being able to Doom Earthshaker and killing him on the side there, because having no buyback, they really need Doom to be able to try to kill that anti-mage whatsoever. And yeah, now they lose a full set of racks top and a range racks mid, and almost the melee mid as well. Big succession of events going out for Liquid there.
11k gold lead. Very hard for Planet to try and come back into this one. They do get the Rupture out into Miracle. But he blinks out. Has the Silver Edge. They'll look for the arrow connection. They will find it. That is a big connection to get as well. Can they actually kill him though? He's still got a bit of time left under the invis. That's going to be enough to keep him safe.
Whew.
So despite hitting the arrow, they couldn't follow through and bring him down.
Having no detection.
There's there 37-30. Bottom lane. Moon. Finding the puck. Has he got enough damage on his own to do it? It doesn't look like he has. Mind control. Plays his way out of it. He will survive once again.
Damn, that was close though. The fact that he can do 2200 bursts by himself as an Earthshaker like that is pretty impressive with the double enchants.
Top lane Miracle. Ready to go back in for some more ratting. Hidden in the tree line.
Same thing that he did the last time around.
That arrow,
though.
I got it. This
him.
Weehaw's arrows have been absolutely on point. Do they have detection though? They don't. Oh, he's got the there. Finally, the dust comes out. Can they kill him off? They do get the first stun. They've got a good amount of lockdown. Miracle turns with the Abyssal, blinks out, and he'll be safe. Odd, not quite enough to keep that anti-mage in place.
Did he rupture an illusion? I heard the rupture.
I think he might have, yeah.
I think he did.
Because they would not have run out that quick.
It actually, it looked like, I tried to see, because I'm on the delay a little bit, I tried to watch it, but it looked like Miracle like microed his illusion for a moment, and Rezo like switched targets twice, and then I think he actually did rupture the illusion.
Bottom lane. Rezo being gone upon, will be forced back by the team.
Doom.
And there's the original Doom as well, getting dropped out onto the Venos. Misery comes in with a wraparound, Miracle jumps up to the high ground, takes down the Pugna. Buyback immediately coming out from Sax, so Weehaw just about to keep himself alive with the BKB, but no, Miracle just jumps in, picks up the double kill. And now looking towards the racks, arrow flies through, won't make the connection, Miracle cleaning up the bottom lane.
It's gonna be Megas here.
As Liquid do indeed get the full set down on the bottom. Now looking towards Misery. Miracle very much ready to jump back into this if he sees the opportunity to do so. Mind control remains hidden on the side. Where's the jump in? They still have that final racks in the middle lane.
Liquid's
between them and Megas, and indeed, yeah, Miracle jumps in once again. Burst down Misery, Moon coming out with the Echo Sound. Fisher to follow up, will allow the Blood Bright to make the connection. They'll get themselves Kuroki, will find GH as well. But Miracle survives, and still the game continues to fall through the fingers of Planet Odd.
The majority of the damage has been done, for sure. And look at the net worth chart, too. It's like the Mirana, Doom, and Shake are all sitting at the same mark, but the anti-mage is just out of this world. I mean, 13, 0, and 4. What more could you ask for from your anti-mage?
And Miracle again sees a chance, jumps in. Solo kills wherever he wants at this stage, and Resolution himself could be in trouble. The Dream coils out, does put the blade mail, Fisher through from Moon, trying to hold back, and Miracle's anti-mage will get silenced up as well. Miracle pots the Silver Edge, they do have the dust, they'll look to take him down, and they will get him. Massive kill for Planet Odd, but how much can they really do with it? They have the buybacks on Liquid if they get pressure to do so.
Their lanes are not in
But
great spots
that's
either.
the thing.
Yeah.
Odd just can't push out quick enough to be able to threaten that anti-mage buyback.
Yeah, I mean, anti-mage doesn't, he won't have to. He's gonna have the 4 of the rest of them up already before that. That last melee Rax. It's the last thing to stand.
Gold for me.
49 minutes,
Yeah.
34 to 41, but Liquid with the lead. Still holding on to 2 of their own tier 2s, Liquid.
Just having this anti-mage is just, it's too much for them to deal with. He actually just, they have to blow so many resources to try to deal with him, and then they have to, there's just so much else coming from the rest of his teammates. So Roche is spotted. Liquid positioning themselves around there. Their lane's already naturally pushing into Planet Odd anyway because of those racks. And they're getting much bigger items now on the side of Liquid too. Just a couple luxury things. Aghanim's on the Rubik. Some pretty damn good spells he can steal there. Rupture, Doom. Probably the 2 best.
Looking at Roshan, they want to go in for this, but at the same time, Liquid are not going to let them get away with it that easily. They are going to contest it.
It's only like 8 seconds too.
Yeah.
Dying pretty fast.
So that anti-mage is back. They'll drop the Dream Coil out into 2. We are turning towards the Rubik, but the quick blink out will keep it same. But Man jumping in with the Poison Nova. Weehaw pots the BKB, but the Dream Coil connected is there. Weehaw getting stunned up. They'll try and turn. But Man trying to man up here, but odds around and bring him down. Moon gets the double. At the same time,
Miracle's just in the base.
he's going for the game. He's on the tier 4s. Buybacks come out from both Misery and Resolution to try and push him back.
Dire's middle tower
As Planet Odd are forced to back away from the Roshan pit and try and get themselves back to base. Kuroki's there though with the shackle onto Moon, setting up for Miracle to come in. Mana Void there onto the decrepified target, blowing him up. Miracle picks up the double. Misery tries to go for the Doom, but the Linkers is out upon him. GG is called, and Liquid will take the series 2-0 to secure their place in the grand finals tomorrow.